What's up, guys? We're back with another video today. And guys, listen here. Recently, there's been a lot of negativity when it comes to the UFC. You know, a lot of this, a lot of that, you know, all that stuff. And so, you know, guys, what I thought would maybe lighten up the mood is showcasing some of the nicest fighters in the UFC roster as of right now, you know, guys. Because there are some guys who are just really genuinely good people, you know. You got guys like John Jones, Bryce Mitchell, Sean Strickland, all these controversial figures that get so popular in the scene that we have. And they, like, just keep rising. Meanwhile, you've got guys who are just normal good people, and they don't really get the same attention as, like, some of these other guys. Obviously, they do. Like, the guys I have listed on here are big names, let's be real. But it feels like that people lean more towards, like, the guys who are controversial and have these, like, hot takes and all that stuff, versus the guys that are just normal and chill dudes. So I just thought that I would just showcase some more positivity around this scene, you know, just showcase some nice and good figures around here. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, now the first person that we have on this list is Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I mean, this one, we had to start off with Wonderboy. Let's be real. The dude literally has the belt for the nicest mother effer in the entire sport of the UFC. I mean, come on. He had to be on here. I mean, he's literally Nick A30 of, like, the UFC. He's very nice. He's very chill. I can't really name, like, a really bad moment in his career. I've only seen one clip of this dude swearing. It was from him on a stream, I think, and it was him playing Call of Duty. I mean, listen, if you play Call of Duty, you know you're gonna swear, and it's just inevitable. So that one, I'll let it slide. And, you know, Wonderboy is, like, honestly, he's also just very funny. He's very chill. You can I've seen the videos of when he teaches kids in his karate gym or MMA gym, whatever, that you can tell he's just a very chill guy. He's probably the most liked guy in his entire town, if I had to be real with you. He really does not have a single bad bone in his entire body, and it's crazy that Colby Covington was trying to, like, start, like, a beef with Wonderboy. Why would you start beef with Wonderboy of all the guys in the entire roster? Like, you can literally go for anyone else, but why would you go for Wonderboy of all people? I don't know. That was super strange when Kobe did that, because, like, Wonderboy is just one of the nicest dudes in the entire roster, so, you know, it's just weird of Kobe doing that, you know? But yeah, Wonderboy, he is literally one of the nicest dudes ever. I still wonder if he has, like, the nicest belt, like, still to this day, because I remember Ariel Helwani gave it to him. I wonder if he still has it. So if there's any reporter that's watching this video, please ask Wonderboy, please. Alright, now the next person we have here is Max Holloway. Listen, brother, we're gonna find out Saturday night, brother. We're gonna find out Saturday night. You know, what I just said right there, that's literally, like, the most trash talk Max Holloway will ever do. Although Max Holloway is interesting, because when he's not fighting or when he's not even in the octagon, he's pretty friendly. Like what I just said, him just saying, listen, brother, we're gonna find out Saturday night, brother. That's all the trash talking he does. Although, when he actually fights in the octagon, he's a lot more trash talking. It's like he's a completely different person when he's in the octagon. And I find that very interesting. Although, in fairness, that's just probably more just the competitiveness and, you know, just, like, sparking up between your opponent and all that stuff. So, you know, I can't really blame him for that. But when he's not fighting, honestly, this dude is so chill. He lives in Hawaii, and honestly, Hawaiian people there are mad chill. I'm not gonna lie. They're very relaxing and calm people. And for Max Holloway, that fits perfectly. And dude, I hope, honestly, this is just off topic, but I hope that his next opponent is not Dustin Poirier. I know that's probably going to be, but I don't want that to happen, honestly. I don't know what you can do with Max Holloway, honestly. I don't know what they're going to do with Max Holloway. It's probably going to be Poirier. I mean, it's going to be a good fight, don't get me wrong. But, like, me personally, I would rather like to see Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. I feel like that'd be a much better fight. And it's a rematch that I think a lot of people would be more wanting to see. That's not me complaining about Poirier and Holloway, even though I just did. But it's going to be a good fight, but I just would have preferred another fight. But, yeah, you know, Max Holloway, though, he is one of the nicest dudes in the entire roster. Alright, now the next person we have on here is Alexander Volkanovski. Now this one might be a little bit of a hot take, because Volk's a very chill guy though. Realistically, Volk is really chill. He doesn't really trash talk much. Like, he's more or less, like, very competitive when he trash talks. It's not like him insulting other people or all that stuff. It's just him just, like, getting very competitive. and, you know, just like getting hyped up for like him fighting somebody, you know? He doesn't really try to like trash talk someone. The most he ever does is like getting really competitive and like talking with someone. He did it with like Max Holloway, and he did it with Ilia Topuria. He did with a bit with Islam, you know, he'll do it with guys like that, but it never comes off as like him being rude or anything. It's just him like being competitive. And also this doesn't really count as him being nice, but he's also got the Cooking with Volk show. I mean, that's just like one of the greatest shows of all time. That's better than Hell's Kitchen. That's better than like Chefs and like anything. Cooking with Volk literally saved my life, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And also, I hope that he beats Diego Lopez, honestly. Like, I was gonna put Diego Lopez actually on here, but I decided not to because I feel like it's a bit too early to call Diego Lopez a nice dude. Like, he's very chill. He's very friendly, but I feel like it's just too early compared to all these other guys I have on here. So, for now, I kept Diego out of this list, but I could very much see him being on here, guys, because he's a really chill dude. All right, now the next person we have is Bryce Mitchell. Wait, why is Bryce Mitchell on here? Alright, now the next person we have here is Cory Sandhagen. Now, with Cory Sandhagen, this one might also be a little bit of a hot take, but I think Cory Sandhagen is the definition of a very chill and calm dude. I never see him, like, trash talking with someone. I never see him, like, getting, like, aggressive or disrespectful with someone. He just never really shows any expressions, but he never, like, shows that he's, like, down or something. Like, he's just very calm and chill, relaxing. That's literally the definition of Cory Sandhagen. And which is very funny because when he fights in the octagon, he is very dangerous and he's very, like, not, like, you wouldn't expect him to be like that if you only watch his fights. But he's a very chill dude. He's very calm. He's very relaxing. Doesn't try to trash talk like most of these guys on here. But he really doesn't. I can't remember a single moment when he does trash talk. Maybe it's just the fact that he doesn't really have any good trash talking skills or he's good on the mic. But I can't recall a single moment when he tries to, like, down someone or, like, be rude or anything like that. He's just very chill. Like, I've said that, like, 5 times, but there's not much I can say with Cory Sandhagen because he doesn't really say much and he doesn't really, like, do much. He's just very calm and relaxing. He's very confident on himself, though, I will say. He's not like, he doesn't like try to talk to anyone. He does talk. Like, I see him on multiple interviews and he's just very confident with himself. He's very, like, open with himself and he's honestly very funny. I remember I saw this video of someone make a UFC autism tier list and Cory Sandhagen commented on this video saying valid because he was, like, the top person on that list, which I find so funny. So I had to put him on here just for that. Alright, now the final person that we have on here is Brandon Moreno. Now, Brandon Moreno, I had to put Brandon Moreno on here. You know, Brandon Moreno is one of the, like, friendliest dudes. He's very, like, he acts very childish. Brandon Moreno is the most childish person out of all these guys on here. And I don't think that's really a hot take. I mean, the dude literally has Legos in his house, so I can't really say anything else besides that. There's nothing wrong with having Legos in your house, but, like, I mean, it's very clear when, you know, he does all these jump scares, he acts all childish, the fact that he has Legos in his house, I think that matches perfectly with his character. And, yeah, you know, honestly, there's not much I can really say with Brandon Moreno besides that he acts very childish, he plays with Legos a lot, and he also won against Steve Ercek. I was very happy that he beat Steve Ercek. I like Steve Ercek, don't get me wrong. But I was very glad that Brandon Moreno won. Because I'm more of a Brendan fan than I am a Steve Ercek fan. That's not me disrespecting Steve Ercek. I like Steve Ercek. But again, I just like Brandon Moreno more than I do with Steve Ercek. But guys, that is me covering some of the nicest fighters in the UFC roster. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. A little bit of a quick one, I know. There's not much I can really say besides, like, just complimenting them. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!